The world has evolved from the Stone Age to a tech-driven era, and one precious metal has been essential in this transformation: gold. Beyond its status as a luxury item, gold's unique properties make it indispensable in modern electronics, from smartphones to gaming consoles. In fact, the recent PlayStation 5 shortage was partly linked to a global gold supply issue, sparking concerns about its availability. So, how does gold dominate our daily lives, and are there any ifs or buts about it? Join us as we uncover the surprising truth about our growing dependency on gold and its impact on the future. In 2020, with the world reeling from a pandemic, the world learned another shocking truth. The world witnessed a peculiar phenomenon: a gold shortage that left gamers and electronic enthusiasts scrambling. Who would have thought that getting a PS5 would feel like winning the lottery, but with even worse odds? Mostly, obtaining a PS5 required getting very lucky in an on-spot release of a new supply or being willing to pay significantly more than the console's MSRP. It took until August 2022 to be deemed almost easy to buy. Gold, the luxury metal once reserved for royalty, has become an indispensable component in modern technology. Its unique properties make it an ideal conductor and thus a critical element in the manufacturing of electronics. From smartphones to space exploration, gold's influence is everywhere. Who knew that this shiny metal would become the unlikely bottleneck in the gaming world? Fast forward to 2020 when the PlayStation 5 frenzy reached a fever pitch. Sony's highly anticipated console was in short supply, with innovations to purchase reserved for the select few. Rumors swirled about the reason behind this exclusivity, and the finger pointed squarely at gold. It seemed that the global gold shortage had reared its head, catching manufacturers off guard. But what triggered this shortage? The COVID-19 pandemic played a significant role in disrupting supply chains and gold mining operations worldwide. Lockdowns and restrictions forced mines to shut down or reduce production, resulting in a 5% decline in global gold production. Meanwhile, demand for gold surged by 11% as investors sought safe haven assets. To make matters worse, the semiconductor shortage, a lingering issue exacerbated by the pandemic, further limited gold availability. The perfect storm has brewed, leaving gamers and electronic enthusiasts high and dry. The semiconductor industry reported a 6.5% increase in sales, but the supply chain struggled to keep pace. In hindsight, it's amusing to think that the PlayStation 5, a symbol of slick technology, was held hostage by a 5,000-year-old precious metal. The Great Gold Rush of 2020 served as a reminder of our dependence on this versatile metal and the interconnectedness of global supply chains. As the world returns to normal, one thing is clear: gold's importance extends far beyond jewelry and coins. Its influence on modern technology demands attention, and manufacturers are taking note. So what have manufacturers made gold the technology hero? What's so special about it? Let's reveal the truth about tech's unsung hero. With an average price of nearly $1,500 per ounce before the Great Gold Scarcity, gold ranks as one of the most expensive metals in the world. Even with its high price, it's commonly used in the manufacturing of electronics. From desktop and laptop computers to smartphones, TVs, video game consoles, and more, countless electronics contain gold. In fact, most electronics include at least some amount of this precious metal. So, why do manufacturers prefer gold rather than cheaper, more readily available metals? Before we reveal why gold is used in electronics, let's talk about how it's used. Electronics aren't made entirely of gold. Rather, the precious and expensive metal is used for specific components such as connectors, switch contacts, relay contacts, and wires. One of the reasons why it is used in electronics is because of its electrical conductivity properties. Gold is highly conductive, meaning electricity can easily flow through it with minimal resistance. Copper, silver, and aluminum are also conductive, but gold offers a superior level of electrical conductivity. As a result, it's the perfect material for electrical components like those previously mentioned. When used in electronics, gold allows electricity to flow to and from the respective device with minimal resistance. Another reason why gold is used in electronics is because it's easy to work. Some people assume that gold is hard and strong, but this isn't necessarily true. It's actually relatively soft and pliable, which makes it easy to work. The smooth and pliable characteristics of gold allow manufacturing companies to include it in otherwise small electronics easily. Gold, for example, can be drawn into electrical wires or connectors, something that's not possible with harder and stronger metals. The benefits of gold in electronics doesn't stop there. In addition to high electrical conductivity and being easy to work, this precious metal is resistant to tarnishing. Gold doesn't mix well with oxygen. Even when left outdoors for long periods, it will absorb little or no oxygen. This is important because oxygen is responsible for tarnishing as well as rusting. When oxygen mixes with metal, it causes the metal to oxidize, which then leads to tarnishing or other forms of corrosion. Gold is used in electronics for three primary reasons. It has high electrical conductivity, it's easy to work, and it's resistant to tarnishing. While gold is expensive, these characteristics make it an invaluable material for use in electronics manufacturing. So, how much gold is really in our electronics? And where exactly does this gold reside? Let's take a closer look. When we think of gold, we often picture glittering jewelry or treasure chests overflowing with coins. However, there's a more unexpected place where gold hides in plain sight: our electronic devices. That's right, your old computer or smartphone might be sitting on a gold mine. Many electronic devices and computers contain precious metals like gold, making them a treasure trove for savvy recyclers. The motherboard, the brain of your computer, is a hotspot for gold. Gold contacts and connectors line the edges of the board, where wires are inserted, while thin gold layers cover the surface. These precious layers facilitate efficient data transfer and prevent corrosion. Central processing units, those large square microchips on motherboards, boast hundreds of gold-plated pins. If you've accumulated several CPUs, you might be surprised at their value. Random access memory chips installed on circuit boards to boost operational memory are another gold-rich component. Thin gold layers cover these chips, and numerous gold-plated pins await discovery. Other components such as internal modems, PCI boards, Ethernet ports, graphics cards, and peripherals also harbor significant amounts of gold. Surface layers and connection pins on these boards are often gold-plated, making them valuable recyclables. Before discarding your outdated electronics, consider the hidden gold within. Recycling these devices can be a profitable venture. While you won't strike it rich, it's not exactly a pirate's treasure chest. But hey, every little nugget helps. The value of gold in electronics adds up. So, the next time you upgrade your device, remember the golden secret lurking beneath the surface. Although it might not be exactly the golden opportunity you might be looking for, several reports claim that an old PC contains $9 of gold. It also does include the cost of removing it. Some estimated it to be slightly higher, with the average computer containing 0.2 grams of gold, which is worth about $12. Laptops, on the other hand, contain around 0.1 grams or $6 in gold. The actual value of the e-waste will vary depending on its type. Industrial video equipment, for example, often contains a higher proportion of gold than other types, up to 56 grams per machine. This seems like a waste of time after all the work required to physically break down the computer in order to extract the gold. You'll likely find that you're out of pocket if you only do this on a few machines. So is it really possible to move on from gold? What are experts' opinions on that? Let's delve into that. Gold, the luxury metal, has been the unsung hero of the tech world for decades. With the rise of new materials and technologies, the question on everyone's mind is, can we finally break free from gold's grasp? For years, gold has been the go-to material for electronic components due to its exceptional conductivity, reliability, and resistance to corrosion. However, its high cost and increasing scarcity have sparked a search for alternatives. Before we dive into the potential replacements, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Gold's remarkable properties make it a hard act to follow. After all, if gold were a movie star, it would be winning Oscars while the alternatives are still auditioning. Researchers have been exploring copper-based alternatives for wiring and connections. but copper's low conductivity and higher reactivity pose significant challenges. Silver, on the other hand, boasts impressive conductivity but struggles with corrosion issues. Graphene, the wonder metal, shows tremendous promise but still faces significant scalability and integration hurdles. Dr. Eric Drexler, a nanotechnology expert, notes, gold's unique properties make it hard to replace entirely, but advancements in materials science will reduce its dominance. Dr. Robert Carlson, an electrical engineering expert, cautions copper and silver can replace gold in some applications, but gold's reliability and conductivity will keep it relevant. Another expert, Dr. John Rogers, a materials scientist, also eared caution, saying graphene and carbon nanotubes hold promise, but significant technical hurdles remain. Quantum computing might revolutionize the way we think about electronics, potentially reducing gold's importance. Optical interconnects using light instead of electricity could also minimize gold's role. And who knows, maybe future breakthroughs in materials science will render gold obsolete. While advancements will undoubtedly reduce our reliance on gold, it's unlikely to be eliminated. Gold's exceptional properties ensure its continued use in high-performance applications. So don't sell your gold stocks just yet. The Great Gold Debate highlights the complex relationship between technology and this precious material. As innovation pushes boundaries, we'll likely see a gradual shift toward alternative materials. For now, gold remains the king of the tech castle. So, how long do you think gold will stay important? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating and fascinating content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.